Okay, so we're back at the farmhouse, and it's really hot here today. It's gonna be hot all week. That's why my face is so red. But I just wanted to tell you guys that I did contact our county clerk's office today, and she didn't have any information on where the house, like when the house was built or anything like that. So then she gave me the number for the tax assessor, and she didn't have any information either. She said that what has happened is whenever they started their new system, the people that lived here at the time, which is not the original owners, they just asked them to give them a date on approximately how old the house was because they didn't know. And so they gave them the date of the 50s. And so she told me that she would look back in her old system, and so she went back and looked, and it only goes back to the 70s. So if you guys have any other information on how to look up how old a house is besides the tax assessor or the county clerk, then let me know, because they were both no help. So I thought about maybe checking into the public library and seeing if they have any documentation, but I'm not really sure. And then also I tried looking up the Bruce cellar of the, I think I showed you guys, but I can't remember the name that we found on this stairway. I tried looking that up to see if there was any obituaries or anything, and I couldn't find anything in our county. So I don't know. I'm just at a loss and like don't know where to turn to next to see how old the house is. Also just wanted to mention that whenever we were trying to buy the house, we didn't think it was the 50s. We thought it was older too. And we actually paid to do the property search on Google or whatever. Like, I can't remember what website we used, but it's supposed to give you all the owners and history of the place. And it only went back to the 50s too. And it makes sense now because that is what is recorded at our clerk's office. So that makes sense as why we got that information back, even though we paid. Because it was like supposed to be reliable, and they ended up giving us a refund on it actually. But that is, I don't know. We just don't know what to do. We don't know where to turn. We don't know how to age the house. So if anybody knows anybody that is really good at aging a house just by like pictures or video or something like that, like definitely like tag them or let me know so I can like get in contact with them and we can figure out how it's. Here we're actually digging up for tools because we thought we had buried them in the dirt from the mudroom. Okay, so Ben is about to go down in the cellar and start bracing the wall. My dad is in the kitchen working on receptacles, and then me and my mom were about to clean out this dining room so that we can take down the ceiling. It has to come down because there's water damage by the window, but then also over there by the electrical panel, up in the ceiling, I don't know if you can tell or not, but whenever my dad cut it out for the electric, we were just gonna patch over it, but he noticed that there is 2 layers. They just put sheetrock over top of the plaster, so it is so heavy that it is barely up there, and whenever you press on it, it like sags like at least a couple inches. Like there's that much movement in it, so it has to come down because it's eventually going to fall, and we'd rather just go ahead and get it taken care of now. So we're going to take that down and this fan and try hopefully get that done, and plus it'll make it easier whenever he goes to run the electric. So we just finished for the evening here at the farmhouse, and we got a lot done. We got some more lights ran over in the addition part of the house, and then we still are just putting up the temporary lights. They're not any kind of permanent fixture. It's just to get the house lit. And we got a lot of the drywall tore down. Ben is down there at the beginning of our road to come into the property. He's down there setting a fence post right now. And then Ben also went down in the cellar to set the cants for bracing the wall in the cellar for the foundation, because I thought he got it done, but he didn't. He just put them down in there. So him and his dad were working on that today. We have a problem with snakes. Like on Saturday we saw 2 whenever we were just digging up the concrete back there underneath the mudroom. So then Ben was down in the cellar this evening. My mom was like watching because he had the chainsaw down in there and he was cutting the can to length or whatever. and a snake crawled down in there. So my mom had to holler and he had to hurry up and get out of there. But I don't know, we're having a problem with the snakes down there because it's cool and damp and there's a lot of mice in this house right now. So and there's no use in trying to catch the mice. We caught like 4 out of here whenever we first started, and 2 coons, because we were just trying to get some of the stuff out of here. But I don't know, it's not helpful because there's so many holes and just it's exposed. Like it's not dried in yet. So, and the windows are busted out, so there are tons of ways that they can get in. But that's what we finished so far today, and we're calling it a night. My face is so red because it is so hot here in Kentucky. Like, we are over the heat. We are ready for like the 60 degrees because it is exhausting working in the heat. Hopefully we can get some cooler weather in the weeks to come. But I'll show you guys the dining room and the progress that we made. Okay, so this is what we got done in the dining room, and the tarp thing did not work. We were going to try and keep all of the plaster on the tarp, but it did not work in here because whenever we started tearing down the sheetrock, which I did a time lapse, so it'll either be in this vlog or the next vlog, but the ceiling was so rotted. Like, I don't know like how long it has been like that, and if it was here, like if that's why they put the sheetrock over top of the plaster, because you can see that is all water damage from that upstairs window, which I'm sure that didn't start until it was busted out. There are tons of leaks. Like over here by this pipe, this is a vent pipe, and there's leaks there, and pretty much everywhere where the ceiling is tore down is where the worst water damage was. And you can just see how bad it's already sagging. Like, hopefully you can see that. Like, the sheetrock is what was holding it up. Like, I would not be surprised if we came in here tomorrow or whenever we come back and some of it's already fell without us having to take it down. But that's why we didn't finish cleaning up in here, is because we're gonna have to take the lath down also. That's what those little slats are called, the wood slats. It's called lath. This is lath and plaster, and so that is why we're gonna have to take those down, is because it's rotted and stuff. But I really want to show you guys, but it is too dark. There's pegs that I want to show you guys, and like, hopefully, I really hope that we can find somebody that can date this house for us and we can find out more of the history of the home. We also had the electric company bring us out one of these lights. We asked them today and they actually came and put it up today. But that's all for today's vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you will like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.